Valuatum platform is an online software solution for buy-side and sell-side investment professionals, such as equity analysts, portfolio managers, and investors. It allows you to effectively screen investment opportunities, value companies, run what-if scenarios, and generate graphs and reports. The system uses data from the financial industry's leading providers such as Bloomberg, Thomson Reuters, Dun & Bradstreet, and others. Several banks and equity brokers also offer their analysis to our system. You can access the system anywhere using a standard web browser and easily share analysis with others inside or outside your organization. Let's take a look at some of the system's features. Valuatum platform includes several tools for screening a large number of companies to identify attractive investment opportunities. Let's start with a simple graphical representation of PE ratio versus projected EPS growth. Companies to the bottom right of the graph have low PE ratios, yet high expected earnings growth over the next 2 years. If the projections are accurate, these companies can be expected to outperform their peers in the stock market. Of course, there will be differences in risk and other factors that require further analysis, but this methodology helps you quickly narrow down the stocks with the most upside and focus your analysis efforts. You can produce graphs for any pair of metrics you choose, either by selecting from predefined sets or by creating your own. You can also narrow down the selection of companies displayed, for instance, to compare multiples across a peer group. Instead of a scatter plot, you may want to rank companies based on key figures. You can choose from predefined views or select the metrics to display yourself. You can even create your own custom metrics using formulae similar to what you might do in Excel. You can also create a point scheme to rank investment opportunities using multiple criteria. You simply define the scoring formula and a relative weight for each metric you want to include, and a weighted average score for each company is automatically calculated. There are other comparison tools included, such as time series comparison between companies and ranking by upside between share price and fair value. After identifying the most promising opportunities, you will probably want a closer look at the companies. Let's take Nokia as an example. You can find all the key figures conveniently on an overview sheet, which includes data on the income statement, balance sheet, share price, and financial ratios. For more detail, you can drill down to quarterly and/or divisional level data. The platform includes an interactive valuation model, which calculates fair value for each company using discounted cash flows. All the assumptions such as debt-to-equity ratio, equity beta, and cost of debt are fully transparent and can be modified at will. Unlike many solutions focusing purely on sales and earnings growth, the platform also contains projections for a full set of balance sheet and income statement items. One of the advantages is you can look at capital productivity metrics, such as return on investment or return on equity for any future period you choose. You can also see how well the analyst or consensus data has predicted the company's performance in the past. You can use an analyst report or consensus forecast as a starting point and make changes without having to reconstruct the analysis yourself. This makes it easy to construct your own projections and what-if scenarios. The model dynamically rebalances after each change to remain internally consistent. This means, for instance, changes in net sales would be reflected in future years' balance sheet items and ultimately the company's fair value. Making changes using the web interface is simple. You can click and drag on graphs or change values in individual cells. If you prefer, you can also download our model, pre-filled with all the data, and work locally using Excel. When you're done with the spreadsheet, a macro automatically uploads your changes into your database. So regardless of whether you make changes online or locally, you can always use the results in all the Valuatum platform tools. Whether reporting to external investors or internally, you will appreciate Valuatum platform's automated reporting tools. You can define the composition of your portfolio by simple weight or number of shares and have it automatically recalculate based on share price fluctuations. You can then use your portfolio in a number of tools. For instance, you could look at changes in your portfolio company's multiples over a given period. You can also produce a detailed report showing key figures for your portfolio, including automatically calculated mean and median values where applicable. The platform also includes Microsoft Word templates for reports that seamlessly link into your database and extract relevant graphs and figures. This frees up your time to focus on explaining the rationale, the risks, and the opportunities. You have just seen how Valuatum platform automates repeated and time-consuming tasks, such as screening companies, valuation, running what-if scenarios, and generating graphs and reports, thus freeing your time to focus on value-added analysis and decision-making. There are several additional features we couldn't introduce in this brief walkthrough. The best way to discover them is to try the platform yourself. You can sign up for a free trial account through our website. If you'd like more information, please contact us and we'll be happy to address